Hello everyone, DSS here, and today I will be giving you a tutorial on how to do the huge shortcut that's present in Desert Ruins 3 on Sonic Lost World for the Nintendo Wii U. Now before we get started with this, I am going to hit this checkpoint that's coming up in the interest of time, because I will be taking a few deaths throughout the course of this tutorial in order to help you understand exactly what's going on with this trick. Now, this trick is going to allow me to make it all the way from this section to the final section of this level, and there are 3 phases to this trick. The first phase is going to be breaking through this first layer of floor indicated by the red. The second phase is going to be breaking through the second layer of floor, which if you look at the bottom left or bottom right corner of the video feed, you can see that beneath this floor. And then the third phase is going to be manipulating gravity in such a fashion that it pulls me to the final area of the stage where the capsule is located. So let's get things started. In order to break through the first floor, there are a number of ways to do so. I am going to be showing you the fastest as well as most consistent way of doing so, which involves doing a spin dash jump followed by a double jump from this platform. Now, depending on where you start the spin dash jump from, your timing on the double jump will vary ever so slightly. I would recommend lining Sonic up with the back end of this vertical strip that is directly below him at the moment. You see the little piece that's connected to both the orange and the red floor. You want Sonic to be lined up with the back end of that. You can kind of see a shadow on it as well, but you want to be lined up with that. You can jump from, like, say here, 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 here. There's quite a bit of leeway on it. You can even jump from back here and it would work, but I've had varied results with the further away I am from that, so we're gonna get to like right about here. Now we're gonna do a spin dash jump, and then we're gonna do a double jump when Sonic reaches the very top of his jump. So what you're gonna want to do is a spin dash jump, hold jump, and then press jump again when Sonic reaches the top of his jump, like so. If all goes well, you should break through the floor and land on the second layer. Now, if you don't make it through, then that means chances are you jumped too late. However, it's also possible to jump too early. Most people, when they try this out for the first time, they end up jumping too late though. But you just want to make sure you fine-tune that jump and you should be good to go. Now, the next part is probably the trickiest part of this shortcut, because there are kill planes that can pretty much ruin the entire trick for you. There's actually one that's directly below Sonic at the moment, and there's a kill plane that's to the far right. You want to kind of break through while being in between those two kill planes. Now, because it's pretty difficult to see Sonic, what I'm going to do is a series of pauses while telling you what inputs I'm holding to give you a better understanding of what is happening when. Now, I'm not too used to doing this, so let's hope that it goes well. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to be holding on to right on the analog stick as well as the run button, because like I said, we want to get a running start here. So now at this stage of the game, once I've built up my speed, I am going to continue to hold right and run, but I am going to do a full hop. If done correctly, Sonic should bonk his head off of the red layer of floor and then fall down and go past the second layer. So let's give that a try. Now I might be too far over to the right. If I am too far to the right, Sonic is going to die immediately. But at this stage of the game, he should be past the floor, and I am now holding on to left. You no longer have to hold on to the jump button if you don't want to. So let's see what happens. As I said, I was too far to the right. So what we're going to do is break back through. Pretty simple to do. I'm going to try this one more time. Run into the right. That should be good enough. We're going to jump. At this stage of the game, we're going to start holding left. And now I'm going to stop holding left right here. This is for to get you set up for the next phase. Once you break through, 2 camera transitions are going to happen. This is the first one that you're seeing. The camera kind of pans over to the side of Sonic. Now, at this stage of the game, you don't have to hold anything. In fact, you shouldn't hold anything because that could really mess up the final phase, which is going to be manipulating gravity. Now, when I continue, the camera is going to change one more time to a position that's pretty much directly underneath Sonic. Now, when this camera change happens, you're going to want to wait for 1 second, I would say. 1 full second. So let's continue. So here's the camera change. When this camera change happens, you want to wait about a full second. Now, sometimes the camera will get a bit wonky during this. Sometimes it won't. But you don't have to hold on to anything when you get to this part. What you want to do is wait for 1 second, initiate a double jump, and then when Sonic gets to the point where he's about to start falling again, you perform a bounce attack. So, gonna wait a second. After that second, we're going to do a double jump. And at this stage of the game, Sonic is gonna start falling. This is where I'm gonna initiate the bounce attack. Now, if all goes well, you will find yourself in the final area where the capsule is located, as you can see. Now, you can land in a number of locations based on where you're located when you double jump and when you bounce attack. You can either hit up against the side of this part like I just did and land here. You could miss that completely and land right here. You could end up landing right here. You could end up landing on top of this. You might even end up landing right next to the capsule, which is optimal. Or you might even miss all of that and hit up against the side of this. In the event of that happening though, you will be perfectly fine. You will land in the cannon, which wastes a bit of time, but you will still make it to the final area nonetheless. And that's pretty much all there is to this trick, in all honesty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through it 2 more times. I'm going to run through it one more time a bit slow, talking about everything I'm going to do. And then I'm going to actually run through it 1 time. No pausing, no explanation. Just showing you exactly how it's done. So, once again, phase 1. Line up with the back of this vertical strip. Spin dash jump and do a double jump at the height of Sonic's jump. Like so. Second phase, you want to run to the right, jump, and then hold left for about a second and a half. Or you can just wait for the camera to catch up to Sonic. It's all up to you. Third phase, wait for the second camera change, wait a second, double jump, and bounce attack. This time we got a lovely position on the landing. All I have to go is right to the capsule. So, once again, it's one of those things that you're going to want to try out a couple of times. You want to get a feel for it. It's not a one and done trick. Something that you definitely want to get a feel for. Something that you want to be comfortable with doing. Once you feel comfortable with it, you can just string it all together into one nice shortcut. Very fluid, if you can do it correctly anyway. And there you have it, people. That is the huge shortcut for Desert Ruins Zone 3. I hope you found this video very informative. Like I said in the past, I want to do more videos that touch on specific tricks and universal tricks when it comes to Sonic games. Those that are very useful for a speedrun setting. So, I would love to have your feedback in the comment section of this video on whether this video helped you out, maybe some pointers on how to make it better, things of that nature. There will be more of these coming in the future, and I do plan on rolling them out a bit quicker than I have in the past. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative, and for those of you who were wanting to know how this trick was performed, there you have it. I hope it helps. Until next time, people. Peace out.